the fans should still protest, and I'd back them as well. So what should happen next? Stuart's an Everton fan, one of the first to come through, 03717 223344. Stuart, good morning. Do you back Moshiri's pursuit of Bielsa?
Not particularly, but what do we do? And last time I was on, Simon couldn't get a word in edgeways. I want to put it to Simon. Say you were the owner now. I know it's probably not going to happen. This is my heart rule in my head. What about Big Dunk taking it on till May? You know, I know it's probably going to be Bielsa. What would you do, Simon? Because this is beyond a joke now. This is absolutely, it's beyond a joke. We're a laughing stock. We're an absolute laughing stock.
I mean, I like Duncan Ferguson, but I don't think he's got the ability to do anything more than get the team going for a few games, because he'll put the tub thumping, chest whacking. I understand that's what you want, but you've still got 18 games to go, and you're going to need a little bit more than just that. I think he should be back in the mix, absolutely, and part of that, that potential reshuffle that brings something back, that indexes the fans back to the team getting some balls behind them, and a manager utilising some resources that will be good for the club. But I've had this conversation with some very well-heeled Everton fans that are big mates of mine that get most upset with me when I say Duncan Ferguson isn't the answer in previous situations. But I think guarantees you'd go down with some pride, you'd be able to whack your chests, but you'd go down with Duncan.
I can go out this in a myriad of ways. We took 9,000 to United. That'll never change. But there's people spending thousands a year, and it's gone beyond the peril now. Me personally, if it's my head ruling my heart, I'd go with Dyche, but it does look like we're going to get Bielsa. But maybe we do need that disciplinarian, and that's no disrespect to Frank. He's done what he could do. I just don't think, maybe he was soft. He didn't have the tool. He didn't have the toolkit, Stuart. He didn't have the knowledge. He didn't have the depth of experience. And I said it from the day he walked in there. If you put Dyche in there, not because I like Sean, but I think Sean is a disciplinarian. There's a couple of Burnley players in him he knows quite well, in Dwight McNeil and James Tarkowski, that he can get their minds focused on their jobs, because I thought Tarkowski was appalling on Saturday, and Dwight McNeil has been absolutely and completely absent since you signed him. So whilst I'm not suggesting they're the only two that can save the football club, he has got that mentality. Now, whether he wants a job where potentially they might do him a favour and offer him a 6-month contract is a different discussion. But the way the landscape seems to be leaning towards, it seems to be Bielsa, because Bielsa's sexy. Now, does sexy get you out of the current climate that you're in, which is needing to have a bit of backbone and fight your way out of this, because you haven't got good enough players to punch too hard, but you need some backbone, don't you? Here's another way of looking at it as well, from the points aspect. We're only 2-3 points off, getting out the relegation zone, but I know we've got Arsenal next and Liverpool. But let's just have a bit of, hindsight here for a minute. It's not as if we're 5, 6, 7, 8 points away. I know it could be very bad in the next couple of games. What do you think, Jim? Where do we go? I know you're good pals with Moshiri, and he's getting loads of stick, rightly so. But Jim, what do you think? Who can we go for? Because this is beyond the joke now.
Well, I mean, I can understand. I can hear the anxiety in your voice, Stuart, but they're going about it the way they think is the right way to go about it. And as far as I gather, he's in pursuit of Bielsa. You get Bielsa, you'll get a change. The players all of a sudden will have to deliver, it would seem. Ask any player at Leeds United what he's like. And you might see a change of mood in the player, because that is what the sacking of Lampard was all about. To get a spring in the step, to get new manager bounce. We'll see, Stuart. Listen, thanks for the call. Colin, Big Everton.